Am I the asshole for getting mad at my boyfriend for backing out of my birthday dinner because of his female coworker? Okay, so I, 20 female, genuinely need outside opinions because my friends are split and my boyfriend thinks I'm being dramatic. For context, my boyfriend, 26 male, and I have been together for almost 2 years. Overall, things are good. We fight sometimes, obviously, but nothing huge. He's not super romantic naturally, but when he tries, he really tries, which is why this whole thing feels weird. My birthday was last weekend, not a huge milestone or anything, but birthdays matter to me because growing up, mine were always kind of disappointing. My boyfriend knows this. We had reservations booked for like 3 weeks at this restaurant I've wanted to go to forever. The morning of my birthday, he texts me saying, "Hey, I might need to cancel dinner." Immediately, I'm confused because what do you mean, might need to? Turns out one of his female coworkers was having a really tough day because apparently her boyfriend dumped her and she asked if he could grab drinks after work because she didn't want to be alone. I thought he meant maybe an hour or something. Nope, he wanted to completely cancel my birthday dinner. I called him because I genuinely thought that he was joking and asked why she couldn't talk to literally anyone else. And he goes, "She doesn't really have people." And I said, "Okay, but I'm your girlfriend." And he hit me with, "You're making this harder than it needs to be." That made me way more upset. And now here's where maybe I'm the asshole. I asked him why she specifically needed him because this isn't the first time she's needed him for stuff. She texts him late, she calls him during work sometimes. He says that she's just emotional and I'm reading into things. I asked if he'd cancel her birthday dinner if I was having a rough day. He got quiet. And then he said I was making him choose between being a good person and being a good boyfriend. I told him if being a good person means canceling your girlfriend's birthday dinner to comfort another woman, maybe your priorities suck. We argued, he still went. So on my birthday, I ended up eating takeout on my couch with my roommate while my boyfriend was apparently at some bar listening to his coworker cry for 4 hours. The part making me feel crazy is he says I'm being controlling because I'm upset about who it was instead of being understanding that someone needed support. He eventually came over around midnight with flowers, which honestly somehow made me more annoyed. Now he says I owe him an apology for accusing him of anything inappropriate. Am I the asshole? The fact that your friends are split on this is genuinely crazy. And the fact that you think that you might be the asshole for this, I don't know in what insane world you would ever be the asshole for this. Like, if anyone thinks that this girl is the asshole, they can genuinely kick rocks. Like, kick fucking rocks, dude. This is insane to me. Okay, well, hey, guess what? It's my birthday. Hey, so I need you on my birthday to come to my birthday dinner and not make me literally sit at home alone and eat takeout on my couch. You're my boyfriend. Okay, you can support your friend and you can just be like, "Hey, like, let's do drinks tomorrow or something and we can talk all about it." Tonight's my girlfriend's birthday, so I really gotta obviously be with her because it's her birthday and we have dinner plans. Dude, I would immediately dump someone for this. And I don't think, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I wouldn't think twice after dumping this man. Also, like, he's 26 and you're 20. So, like, I don't know. I feel like yeah. Whatever. The top comment says, "Jesus, have some self-respect and leave." But it's the thing is that, sorry, that's so annoying. But it's the fact of the matter that he's gaslighting her, making it seem like he's doing nothing wrong. And her friends are split on the situation. Because the way that if my friend came to me and said this, I would legit be like, hey, do you need help? Because clearly you can't decipher a bad situation when it's happening. And this is like absolutely not okay. Okay, this is the update. First, this all happened around last weekend, but I'm just starting to post it. I posted because honestly, I thought maybe I was losing my mind a little. The next day after my birthday, we met up because I didn't want to keep arguing over text. At first, it was fine. He brought up how embarrassing it was that I made him look bad because apparently he told coworkers that we were fighting. I asked if the coworkers knew why we were fighting, and he said yes, which immediately annoyed me because why are we discussing our relationship problems with the person that we're fighting about? I asked him if he understood why I was upset, and he kept saying versions of, You're acting like I cheated. I told him I never said he cheated, and then I said I felt like there was emotional cheating happening. That made things worse. He got really defensive and asked how supporting a friend is emotional cheating. I said because from my perspective, this woman was getting boyfriend level attention while I was literally sitting alone on my birthday. And then we got into probably the biggest argument in our entire relationship. He kept saying that you wanted me to abandon someone, and I kept saying, you abandoned me. It basically went in circles for the next few days. Things were really weird. Not horrible, just weird. And then 3 days later, we had another argument because I asked something pretty simple. I asked him if she called right now crying, would you leave? And he paused, not for long, but long enough. I think that was kind of it for me. We argued again, and I basically told him that I shouldn't have to compete with someone from work for basic relationship priority. He said I was turning kindness into something ugly. I said maybe boundaries would have prevented this entire situation, and eventually he asked, so what? Do you want to break up? And I said, I think we already did. We just haven't admitted it. So yeah, we broke up. I'm sad about it because almost 2 years is a long time, but also weirdly relieved because I feel like I spent days trying to convince someone that I should have mattered on my birthday. Anyway, that's the update. He thinks he's so kind, some kind of hero, some kind of literal knight in shining armor. Like, you're not, that does not make you kind. Canceling on your girlfriend on her birthday actually makes you not a good person. Like, I don't know who you're trying to convince that kindness, you're just being so kind and you're just such a hero. You're the protagonist of the story. No, you canceled. You legit left your girlfriend hanging on her own birthday. Like, you can still be there for your friends while not being a shit boyfriend. You're not kind, dude. You're literally not. The top comment said, you took the trash out. She knows she's taking her boyfriend. She's okay with it. He knows he's emotionally cheating. He just wants you to do the dirty work so that he can try to be a victim. I know it doesn't feel like it, but you just lost 100 plus pounds of shit. It genuinely is pissing me off so bad that this is even a question that he is the bad guy. Like, I hope that anyone listening to this, if you ever go through anything similar to that, I hope that you 100% know and you immediately dump that person, because I feel like obviously he's cheating also, but even if he wasn't, like, I still think what you did was absolutely wrong. You can watch full episodes at youtube.com/jamie.nelson98 on my main channel. Thanks for watching.